Headed out this morning to truck. Got the truck idling there. Had it running for 15-20 minutes. It's 10 degrees this morning, so pretty cold. I'll take you along today. Betsy was looking at footage, and it's just me halfway through loading hay, get halfway through unloading, think, oh heck, I forgot to film something in a little short clip. So I'll try to remember to film all day today and take you along on hauling a load of hay that I've been doing so much of lately. Warmed up, ready to go. This thing, check my gauges, got oil pressure up. It's low when it idles, but it usually runs about 60 pounds when I'm running. 10 degrees, air's pretty well built. Everything looks good. So ready to go. 15 miles in the first obstacle on this haul. It's not very far, it's like 85 miles. I don't know if I'm clocking today. I'm always just guessing at the mileage, but the first one is McDonald Pass. It's not too steep on the west side going up empty. Pretty good, but coming up loaded on the other side really slows my truck down to full. First hill, McDonald Pass. Get up and over it. Station's got their window cleaners out because I need to do that when I get some fuel here this morning. Big temperature change. It was 10 at home and now it's 30 on top of the pass. Next obstacle, we are 26 miles in, and we're starting into Helena. It's about non-stop stoplights to get through here. I've never counted them, but I counted today. You go through Helena and then East Helena, and you're kind of on the home stretch to Townsend. Red light, only 3 in. Another one. Called Malfunction Junction. There's 5 streets that all come into one point. It's kind of a mess. The corners so tight, the lanes are so narrow that if someone doesn't give you room, then you gotta bounce your trailer up and over the curb. This guy here is pretty close to crowded me. Yep, caught the curb a little bit. Really need to get these windows washed. They're really bad in the sunlight. Made it through Helena. Now we're going into East Helena. It's only separated by like half a mile now with the town's growing, but pull into this new town pump and get some fuel. It's brand new and only opened about a week ago, and last week they couldn't get their pumps to work, so hopefully they'll work today. It's only like 2 truck stops that you can, or even gas stations that you can get a semi in Helena. Not very truck friendly. Fuel here, get both sides going. Painful process of running this truck is filling it up. I don't see any window cleaning stuff here. It drives me nuts when the gas stations don't have anything to clean your windshield. Just happened to me the other day too. Nothing. Well, unfueling. Another poor showing for the brand new town pump here. No window wash. The master pump on the driver's side kept clicking off, so I couldn't get that tank as full, so just have to balance it out. So we're on the road again. Last home stretch here to Townsend. 2 more stoplights and we're out of here. 21 stoplights to get through Helena. I think I stopped at half of them. So pain in the butt. Well, didn't make the second to last light here. Highway Patrol up there doing something. He went screaming by when we were fueling up. Now you can see a little better. I took some paper towels and wiped down the windows. Helped a little bit. Didn't look so bad until you were driving into the sun, and then it really showed all the road grime. Coming down into the Townsend Valley. Right out there is Canyon Ferry Reservoir. And just on the other side of that, can't see it from here, but kind of an opening there at the base of those trees is where this hay is we're getting. So it's only about probably 5 miles across here. We've got to go all the way around the reservoir, so it adds about probably 12 miles from here now. Just about to pull into the ranch or put up the hay and I'm gonna get a load. If you look right across there, there's the reservoir again, and the highway's right by those houses on the far side, so we're directly across from where we looked at last time. Made it over here to Townsend, where the hay's at. I gotta get hay up there out of that pile, and the tractor's down here, so I'll start it up, let it warm up for a bit, go park the semi and come back and get it. The other morning it didn't want to start. It was 9 degrees and had to jump it, but it's a lot warmer here. I think it's 28, so it should fire right up. Not real happy, but it started. This is what's left. I think there's about 300 tons. So all of this was rows of hay out to about here. Then down at this end, there was 6 rows wide there all the way back to where this second cutting, a few rows start. Then some more first cutting that we hauled out down here. So we're getting a hole in it, still a ways to go. Got it all loaded, fairly straight. Now the part that I think I like the least about this is strapping down. At least there's no wind. If you got a bunch of wind, it's almost impossible to get those thrown sometimes. We'll get this straps thrown over and then ratchet them down and be on our way. I think I got all but the last one that Tilly tried to bite. Messed me up. Yep. Just one that's messed up. So this is my remedy to fix that. All loaded, got my wide load signs on, and we're good to go. This hay, a little bit of coloring on the outside. I had a lady with a stinger truck pick all this for me, and it's quick and it's fairly affordable compared to doing it myself when I didn't have time. But the stinger, when they come off, they sit at a little bit of an angle, and any moisture runs down and kind of colors the face of those bales. I don't really like it, but it's my only option that I had at the time, so I'll have to maybe rethink it next year. Other than that, it should be pretty good first cutting, mostly alfalfa. So to get a weight on this hay, about every other load or so I weigh it and try to get an average. So I gotta weigh the truck first, and then I record all my numbers on my spreadsheet here of who got it, my empties and full weights, and I can keep track of it all. This scale is made just for like potato trucks and single axles, so I gotta get out and go get my weight for the trailer. 32,060. Not nice when the red and blue cruiser behind you. Yeah, the dreaded pullover. I went across a lot of scales and been checked a few times when your DOT pulled me over to just do a compliance check. Really nice guy. Everything was up to date, which I worry about because there's so many rules you can't hardly keep up with everything. I had to talk with him about hauling swathers for hire and stuff, what I gotta do, and I pretty much legally said they couldn't get me for too much. Just need maybe a little better flagging and stuff like that. But no, other than that, it was good. Really makes my stomach go and my heart beat faster when I see red and blue lights, but this one was a good one. Going back through Helena, hitting it right before lunch, so not terrible traffic, but still plenty of it. Did pretty good. I think I got through 6 lights. This is my first. No, 7 lights. This is my first stop. So. Long climb up the east side of McDonald Pass. My air gauge says I'm heavier than my last few loads, but it's pulling pretty good. I'm pulling at 30 miles an hour. We're about to hit the steepest spot in the pass. That'll pull me down to probably 20 for half a mile, and then I can get some speed built back up again. It's starting to lug down now. If I'm lucky, I won't have to drop a gear, but sometimes I do. Had to drop a gear. Seems like if I'm over 75,000, I have to drop into the first hole, and if I'm under, I can usually pull that stretch in second on the high side. Now it's flattening out a little bit, and I can probably grab a gear if I'm lucky. Made it back home, all unloaded. I ended up taking that load of hay up to my dad's. He wanted a few more loads, and where I was going to deliver to didn't work out. So yeah, I was gonna started out the day by saying I was gonna film every bit and not get busy and forget. Well, I forgot to film the unloading, but you can see that anytime, or just play the loading in reverse and you got the same thing. So thanks for tuning in, and catch you next time.